Cindy Anthony is talking for the first time about her suicidal thoughts. It's a new interview you haven't heard, and it's only on Local 6. Cindy and George Anthony spoke on CBS's The Early Show this morning, but tonight Local 6 has obtained the tape of the surprising revelations from tomorrow's interview. Louis Bolden is here with the new information.
Well, Cindy Anthony told The Early Show's Maggie Rodriguez that she had never admitted this to anyone. She, too, had suicidal thoughts, and apparently she had them several times.
Do you think that people...
In the second half of her interview with Maggie Rodriguez, Cindy Anthony admits George Anthony isn't the only one who contemplated suicide. She told Rodriguez she too wrote suicidal notes, and her daughter Casey kept her from going through with it. And it was not the only revelation. Cindy and George Anthony sat down for an exclusive interview with Maggie Rodriguez from the CBS Early Show. She asked them both about their daughter Casey, now facing the death penalty.
We can't think about what's to come. She hasn't even had her trial yet. You know, Casey is presumed innocent, and, you know, we can't think about that right now.
But Cindy and George have thought about it. Their daughter, 23-year-old Casey Anthony, is accused of murdering her daughter Kaylee. And the Anthonys say they will not encourage their daughter to take a plea deal.
To answer that question, we're just going to have to wait and see what plays out. I don't believe that's going to happen with her.
I don't think Casey would take a plea deal. You know, Casey's not going to admit for something that she hasn't done.
Cindy and George say they have been victimized twice. They've lost their granddaughter, but they're still standing by their daughter. They are adamant that Casey did not kill Kaylee.
I don't think it's possible for my daughter to hurt anyone, and she wouldn't definitely hurt her own child. I mean, my gosh, I've seen the love every single day that she had for her, and how she took care of her being with us. So, I mean, she wouldn't hurt her.
We will have clips of the second half of that interview with Cindy and George Anthony when she admits she contemplated suicide coming up at 5 o'clock. I'm Louis Bolden, Local 6.
And Louis, this was also the first time George Anthony opened up about his suicide, right?
That's right, Mike, it was. George says when Casey was out of jail and the protesters were in front of their house constantly, he says the pressure on him just hit a high point and he really didn't know how to deal with it. I'll have more on that coming up at 5 o'clock as well.